I wore this to cover up the zit, and it keeps creeping up. So the zit keeps showing itself, which is fun, right? It's fun for everybody. 30 Days of Autism Acceptance, April 2021, day number 5. This is April 5th, 2021. Question of the day: what was school like for you, or what is it currently like for you if you are still in school, elementary, high school, post-secondary? So I wasn't diagnosed when I was in school. I started being seen for depression when I was in high school, but otherwise I was considered a gifted kid. I was told that I was not living up to my potential. I would not do well in classes, but then I would blow the standardized tests out of the water. So clearly I was smart, but not motivated, not whatever. And knowing what I know now, knowing that I have problems with executive function and procrastination, and I had such problems with anxiety when I was in school. I took antacids constantly in grade school. That doesn't seem right, does it? I would have these anxiety dreams the first day of school where my alarm would go off and I would hit the snooze and I would fall back asleep, but I would dream that I got up and went to school and had like just an awful day, and then the snooze alarm would go off and I'd wake up and have to go to school and face that day. And that was just excruciating. It got better as I got older, but high school was completely bewildering. I had no idea what was going on in high school. And then I got to college and had all this freedom and did not have the skills to succeed. The classes that I was interested in, I did really well in. The classes I was not interested in, I failed. And there was no happy medium for me. It was either A's or F. It was A's and F's on my report cards. And I just constantly was dropping out due to depression. I was constantly burning myself out and crashing and then having to recover and then trying again and failing again, burning myself out and having to recover. And I did this for 10 years before I gave up. And then I focused on working and just living and trying to do things and not going back to school, and didn't ever plan to go back to school. And I eventually learned how to overcome my lack of executive function, and then just checking that. So I eventually found myself at a point where I wanted to go back to school to get a degree, to get a better job, and then found that not only did I now have the function to do school, but I was able to do school and have a job and have a kid at the same time, do well in school, and then I used that degree to get a job, and that I'm really happy with now. So I feel that if I had been diagnosed when I was a kid, I could have gotten help and supports that probably would have helped me with the anxiety. And I could have gotten started on, building some sort of executive function system sooner, and maybe not lost 10 years of my life to not being able to do much of anything. And so that was my experience with school. I needed help. I didn't get help. And I eventually had to build a system of my own, and then I was able to succeed. So that is my educational experience.